Hello, I'm Dr. Jane, and I want to start with something straightforward. Do you also wake up multiple times every night, maybe 2, 3, or even 4 times just to use the bathroom? If the answer is yes, I completely understand how frustrating that can be. These constant interruptions don't just steal your precious hours of sleep, they also drain the energy you need for the next day. Over time, this lack of restorative rest can affect your memory, weaken your heart health, and even increase the risk of falls and accidents. Many people, especially men, tend to think with resignation, "Oh, it's just part of aging." But today, I want to make one thing very clear. It doesn't have to be, and it shouldn't be this way. The good news is that there are simple, completely natural solutions within anyone's reach that can help you sleep through the night without interruptions. And the best part? We're not talking about expensive pills, questionable supplements, or strange tricks. We're talking about common fruits, ones you can easily find at your local market or likely already have in your kitchen right now. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 nighttime fruits that, if you incorporate them correctly into your routine, can make a huge difference in the quality of your sleep. I'll explain exactly how and when to eat them for maximum effect, and at the end, I'll share a special recipe along with some powerful nighttime habits to boost their benefits even further. So stick with me until the end, because what you're about to discover could transform not just your nights, but your mornings too. Our first fruit is a true classic, the banana. Let's talk about this powerful nighttime ally. You might think it's too common to have such a big impact, but trust me, sometimes the simplest solutions are the ones that really work. Bananas are packed with potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals absolutely essential for muscle relaxation. And I'm not just talking about the muscles in your legs or back, I'm talking about those internal muscles we rarely think about, like the ones in your bladder and urinary tract. When these muscles are tense or irritated, the bladder contracts unnecessarily, sending those annoying, "I need to use the bathroom" signals in the middle of the night. Eating bananas regularly helps these muscles relax, significantly reducing nighttime urgency. But that's not all. Bananas also contain tryptophan, an essential amino acid that your body converts into serotonin and then melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. This means that, in addition to calming your bladder, bananas help you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper sleep. And here's another detail. Bananas are naturally low in sodium. Why does this matter? Because a high sodium diet promotes fluid retention, which increases urine production. By including bananas in your nighttime routine, you help maintain a healthier fluid balance in your body. Many of my patients also discover another valuable benefit: preventing nighttime cramps. I'm sure you've woken up with that sharp pain in your cough. The potassium and magnesium in bananas are excellent for preventing these muscle spasms. I remember the case of Charles, a 72-year-old patient who came to my office exhausted. He was waking up 4 times a night and suffering from constant cramps. I suggested something simple: eat a ripe banana an hour before bed. A week later, he came back with a huge smile. "Doctor, I slept through the night and didn't have a single cramp." Small changes, big results. The ideal is to choose a ripe banana, not too green or overripe, and eat it about an hour before bed, perhaps with a bit of plain yogurt to add protein that aids digestion. Our second fruit is the pear. Now let's move on to this other great ally against nighttime interruptions. At first glance, it seems like a humble fruit, but its composition makes it a treasure for anyone wanting to sleep through the night. The first standout feature is what experts call structured water. This isn't the same as drinking a glass of water before bed. The water in a pear's fiber is released slowly in your body, hydrating you gradually without overloading your bladder. The result is a hydrated body during the night without the urgent need to get up. Additionally, pears contain pectin, a soluble fiber that helps stabilize blood sugar levels. This is crucial because blood sugar spikes can cause sudden wake-ups or stimulate urine production. Keeping glucose levels balanced is essential for your body to stay in rest mode. Another point in its favor, pears are naturally low in acidity. This means that people with sensitive bladders, who might not tolerate citrus fruits well, can enjoy pears without discomfort or irritation. I remember Susan, a 66-year-old patient who suffered from bladder irritation whenever she ate oranges. By switching to pears for her nighttime snack, she managed to sleep through several nights without that burning sensation. Pears also offer antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds like flavonoids and vitamin C, which protect the kidneys and support long-term urinary system health. The recommendation is to eat a pear 30 to 45 minutes before bed, preferably well washed and with the skin, as that's where most of the fiber is. In short, pears are a perfect choice for smart hydration, stable glucose levels, and bladder protection. The third fruit is the grape. We've reached the third member of our list, and believe me, this little gem has more power than it seems. I'm talking about grapes, especially red or purple ones. Few people know this, but grapes are one of the rare fruits that naturally contain melatonin. As I mentioned earlier, melatonin is the hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. Eating a few grapes at night helps your body recognize it's time to rest. It's like a gentle but firm signal telling your system, relax, it's time to sleep. The result is deeper sleep and a more regular nighttime rhythm. But grapes don't just provide melatonin, they're also rich in resveratrol, an antioxidant widely studied for its benefits to cardiovascular health. This compound protects the heart and blood vessels and has an anti-inflammatory effect that can reduce bladder irritation. A less inflamed bladder is a calmer bladder at night. Another strength of grapes is their potassium content, which helps balance sodium levels in the body, reducing fluid retention. This means less urine production and much more continuous rest. Plus, grapes are light and easy to digest. Unlike other options, they don't cause bloating or acidity. I remember Robert, a 74-year-old man who suffered from waking up multiple times. When he started eating a small bunch of grapes before bed, he noticed a change in less than 2 weeks. "Doctor, now I only get up once, and some nights I don't wake up at all," he told me, relieved. The ideal is to eat 6 to 8 grapes with the skin about 45 minutes before bed. Avoid processed grape juices, which lose fiber and often have added sugar. Now that we know the 3 fruits and their benefits, the question is, how can we make the most of them? The answer is simple. Combine them into a restful sleep nighttime salad that brings together the best of each. The most effective preparation is this. Take half a banana sliced, half a pear cut into small pieces with the skin, and 6 to 8 whole grapes. Place everything in a small bowl, mix gently, and if you like, sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon. Cinnamon not only adds a delicious aroma, but also helps stabilize blood sugar and supports nighttime digestion. The key is to keep the recipe simple. Without sugars or sweeteners, these fruits already have the perfect balance. By combining them, you get a powerful mix of potassium, magnesium, natural melatonin, antioxidants, and fiber, everything your body needs to relax, regulate fluids, and prepare for deep rest. One crucial tip: avoid pairing this salad with large amounts of water. The ideal is to enjoy it 45 to 60 minutes before bed. So far, we've talked about the fruits, but to make the effect even stronger, it's essential to pair them with a few simple habits. First, regulate your fluid intake before bed. Hydrate during the day, but avoid large amounts in the 2 hours before sleep. Second, reduce or eliminate caffeine and alcohol at night. They're diuretics and stimulate the bladder. Third, opt for a light dinner. Heavy, salty, or spicy foods increase thirst and urine production. Fourth, create a bedtime relaxation ritual. Spend 15 minutes reading, listening to soft music, or practicing deep breathing. This reduces tension and helps keep the bladder calm. Finally, take care of your bedroom. A cool, dark, and quiet environment promotes sleep. When these practices are combined with regular consumption of bananas, pears, and grapes, the results come quickly. Men like Charles and Robert noticed a difference in just 1 week. Fewer bathroom trips, more hours of rest, and mornings with real energy. Now that we've walked this path together, I want you to understand one clear truth. Waking up multiple times at night isn't just an annoyance. It's a sign your body is asking for help. The good news is that the solution doesn't require complicated or expensive treatments. 3 simple fruits combined with small habits can transform your rest and your health. Bananas relax, pears hydrate intelligently, and grapes signal to your brain that it's time to sleep. Together, they're a natural, safe, and accessible remedy. Try it tonight. You don't need to wait months because the key to better nights might be in your own kitchen. Remember, sleeping well isn't a luxury, it's a right. And with simple steps, you can reclaim it and transform your life. If you found value in this video, please share it with a friend, father, or brother. This information can make a big difference. Give it a like so this message reaches more men who need to hear it, and subscribe to the channel, turning on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming content on men's health. Remember, prostate health isn't just about living longer, it's about living well. Stay informed, proactive, and above all, healthy. I'm Dr. Jane, and remember, your best years can absolutely be ahead of you.